Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. If you jump on here live here on this Tuesday evening, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Make sure to give the video a like, a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so and share the video on all social media platforms. Tonight, we're going to talk something we haven't talked since I think the opening week of the season, and that's college basketball, because now it's just about time for conference play to start. So every team has now played somewhere around 10 or 11 games. So I feel like it's time to talk some college basketball. Again, as always, any thoughts on it, please feel free to let me know. I normally don't go over teams' records in college basketball because it's not like college football. I mean, it's hard enough to go undefeated in college football when you only play 12 games. And when the season ends, there's normally either nobody or maybe one team undefeated. It's even harder in college basketball because you play 30-something games. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, Illinois a few years back that went 32-0, I believe, and went all the way to the national championship game and then got beat. But that's very rare. Normally in college basketball, even the national champion has 5, 6, 7 losses. So it is hard to believe that there's 5 teams still undefeated, and here we are, mid-December. Arizona right now, number 1 team in the country. Oh, now Arizona is really good, but you have to be really careful about them because Arizona the last few years is that team that is really good in the regular season, and then they go to the tournament and they're out the opening weekend, maybe second weekend. So until they do something in the playoffs, in the tournament, this regular season stuff means nothing. But they are off to a good start this year. Hey there, Kiwan. Glad to have you here on this Tuesday evening. I think it's the first time I've seen your name in the comments section. If it is your first time being here for whatever reason made you stop by the channel, thank you very much. Feel free to give the video a like, a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so and share the video on all social media platforms. Q1, tonight I'm talking some college basketball, but I also talk college football. I talk NFL. I talk NASCAR. I talk wrestling. I talk baseball. And then I do top 10 countdowns that sometimes aren't about sports in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Michigan's number 2. They are 10-0. And then we have Duke also at 10-0. And Iowa State is 11-0. And then that's it as far as undefeated teams until you get all the way down outside the top 10. But UConn is number 5. They are 10-1. Purdue is number 6. They're 10-1. And then Gonzaga is number 7. They're 10-1. And then number 8 is Houston, and they're 10-1. Now, this might be the best team that Mark Few has had at Gonzaga. That team is really good, and this might be the year he wins his first national championship. If not, they're going to be close. They are really good. And then rounding out the top 10 is 9-1 at Michigan State and 9-1 BYU. Now, BYU played Clemson not long ago. It was a really good game, but BYU has one of the best players in the country, and Clemson just couldn't find a way to keep him off the scoreboard, and he's by far their best player, but BYU is really good. And then we have Louisville, North Carolina, and number 13 is Vanderbilt, and they are also undefeated. Arkansas, and then probably the surprise right now at college basketball is number 15, and that's Nebraska. Nebraska has never been good at basketball, but they're good this year. And we have Alabama, Kansas, Illinois, Texas Tech, and Tennessee rounding out the top 20 now. Tennessee tonight played number 11 Louisville and won in blowout fashion. But Texas Tech is playing right now, and they scored, I think, 56 points in the first half. So they can score and score in a hurry. Hey there, Andrew. Glad to have you here. Andrew, hopefully you have subscribed to the channel. And I think I've seen your name before, but it has been a while. So glad to have you back. Andrew, appreciate you stopping by here on this Tuesday evening. And hey there, Brandy. Glad to have you here. Brandy, we are talking some college basketball. If it's your first time here on the channel, for whatever reason made you stop by the channel tonight, thank you very much. Feel free to give the video a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. And hey there, Slavin. Glad to have you here. And then we have Auburn, St. John's, and then number 23 is a tie between Florida and Virginia. And then we have Georgia rounding out the top 25. Now, Georgia so far only has one loss, and that was to Clemson. So that's a very big win right now for Clemson to beat Georgia, and that's their only loss so far on the season. Hey there, Liliana. Glad to have you here. And Andrew, my plan for Christmas next Thursday is get up probably about 5:30 or 5:45 because my twin boys don't sleep late. Between 5:30 and 6, I'm sure I'll be up. And by 6:30, we'll be opening presents. And then we'll spend all morning with the kids. And then about lunchtime, we'll go to my mother-in-law's house and then stay over there for a few hours. And then we'll come back home Christmas afternoon. And then I'll watch a little bit of basketball, a little bit of football. And then I'll have to take a shower, go to bed, and get up Friday morning and go to work. That'll be my plans for Christmas next Thursday. Thank you for asking. Andrew, we always go to my grandmother's house on Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas Day, it's me and the wife here with the kids, and then her mama's house about lunchtime, and that is it, because I don't have a mother or a father, and I also don't have anybody on my dad's side of the family except for my grandpa, but they live like 7 hours away, so putting 3 kids in the car and driving that far ain't happening. But any thoughts on any of this, please feel free to let me know. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. It's hard to believe some people actually like to collect old magazines. They must have a lot of issues. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.